Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel and today we're going to do another twin flame energy reading. This reading is meant to be timeless, so no matter when you find it or where you're at on your twin flame journey, there is a message for you if you found this video. Today's reading is going to be from the Soul's Journey cards by James Van Praagh, and we're just going to go ahead and dive in because I've already shuffled. All right, the first card is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yeah, like this journey, the Ascension journey, the Twin Flame journey is about change. And it's not about changing into someone that you're not. It's actually about changing into the person you were created to be. You are aligning with your highest self. You are aligning with the divine version of you that God created you to be. And it may require you to change behaviors, change the ways of thinking, changing ways that you see yourself. And that will happen naturally. You can choose to change. And then as you heal, you'll naturally undergo these transformations to experience that change. You may be guided to do things that are outside of your comfort zone, probably very often. But you'll want to claim that, claim that transformation, claim that change, because when things start to fall away that no longer serve you, that's going to be you realizing your highest state, your most joy, and your highest purpose, and your life with your twin flame. You can't expect to stay the same and then just have your twin flame join you where you're at, especially if you're hanging on to patterns of misery, if you're hanging on to patterns of not treating yourself properly. You don't actually want those things. So be willing to embrace the change that this journey brings. All right, the next card is humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yes, this journey is not all about this, like, all the upsets, all the challenges. While that's, inner work and all of that is a big part of it, you are meant to enjoy the journey. You're meant to enjoy your life and have joy throughout the process. It's not, I'm going to be miserable until I'm with my twin flame. I'm going to be miserable until I get to the place that I want to be. It's, you are going to enjoy your life as you continue to bring more joy, more peace, more love into your life. You can enjoy life more and more as you're going through the process, and it doesn't have to be this like a drudgery or I can't feel happy until I've moved through this upset. Even in the midst of a challenge, you can find places to feel good, and you can identify with that good, loving, and joyful feeling rather than identifying with the ugh feeling that you're going through or the challenge that you're going through. That's not you, and that doesn't have to color your entire reality. All right, the next card is relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Yeah, I see this question quite often when people start doing the twin flame journey or any type of ascension journey. They find that friends are no longer friends, or family members freak out and disown them or ban them, or their relationships change in some way. And that's not a sign that you're doing something wrong, although it could feel like it as people are coming and going out of your life. But really, as you're embracing your true divine self and you're loving yourself more, the people around you are revealed as well. Are they loving you, or do they just want you to stay the same in this like misery with them? And you'll find that the people who truly love you will continue to love you even though you're changing, even though you're going through this big, time of change. They're going to love you through it. And people who are not loving will vibe out of your reality because it's not compassionate for you to maintain those relationships. You'll start to form divine relationships that are healthy and loving and reciprocal, and you know, you won't have to worry about someone staying in your life who's trying to take from you, because you'll learn to have healthy boundaries. You'll learn to let go of relationships that don't serve you, and you'll just have a better time overall. And while it might seem like you don't have maybe a ton of friends like you used to have, you'll have quality relationships rather than quantity. All right. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, as you're going through this journey, you're going to have fear come up. You're going to have these places that try to take you from your love, to take you from your union, your oneness. Um, try to tell you that you're going in the wrong direction if you're loving yourself. If I change, then people won't want to be with me. If I change, or if I choose myself, then I'll hurt my kids or my ex-partner or my current partner. If I choose my twin flame, then I'll hurt people. And all of this is just fear. It's just fear, because in your heart, like, you're being called towards your twin flame. In your heart, the peaceful thing to do, even if it is going to trigger someone else. And that fear is just doesn't serve you. It doesn't help anyone to stay in a space where you aren't loving yourself, and you're just trying to appease everyone else. It's kind of abusive to yourself, because you're not honoring your heart, and it's also not helping the other party. Um, you're just kind of staying in this space where everybody kind of feels bad, and all the energy feels bad, and you're not freeing someone else to be with their twin flame. You're not allowing yourself to move forward. You just kind of get stuck, and that's where people feel frustrated and like, oh, I'm stuck and I feel frustrated, my twin flame's not coming to me, and all this stuff is going on. It's because you're hanging on to that fear instead of taking the steps to heal yourself one step at a time and move with love, where you can move through that. You're kind of staying stuck in that fear. So choose to let go of any relationship with fear and love yourself into those spaces. And it becomes a lot easier to take those steps because you're doing it with God. All right. And the final card is doubt. Yeah. I release the need to know all the answers. Yeah. Trust that you don't need to know everything that goes on. You don't need to know how everything is going to unfold. You just need to know that, God has got you, and trust what you're, um, you know, moving through right now is perfect for your union, perfect for your growth. A lot of times we're like, oh, we move through something and we don't see a change from our twin flame on the outside, and we think, well, what's going on there? Like, why is this not moving the way I thought it would? Why is he or she not reflecting this healing immediately? And when that happens, a lot of ego doubt, right, like, starts to filter in and say, like, oh, well, maybe they're not your twin flame, or maybe you're not meant to be. And all of that is just trying to pull you from the journey. You have to remember that you heal in layers, and your twin flame's not going to reflect when you just heal a single layer of an upset. Maybe they will to some extent, but you're not going to see something change on the outside until you've substantially healed it within yourself, or until you've healed it completely. If you think about it, there's a lot, like when you plant a seed, this is kind of like the same as when you're healing. You plant a seed, and for a long time you don't really see anything change. You might even think that the seeds aren't growing, but they died underneath the ground, and you don't dig them up and check every day or every week to see what's going on every time it rains. Like, you just trust that, okay, well, if they're sprouting, they'll sprout. And what's really happening is all this stuff underneath the surface, right? All of this stuff that's happening underground, like the roots are taking hold, and then processes are happening, and then I'm not a botanist, guys, but at the same, but you don't see a lot of it until the very end. The last thing that happens is that it flowers. And that's kind of the same for your union. Is like the last thing that happens after you've healed something is that you come together. It's not you heal a layer and then you come together and then you fall apart and you heal again, like that's not compassionate for either one of you. So what happens is until you've healed substantially, you don't see that reflected. And it doesn't mean that the healing isn't happening. It just means that there's still more to go before you are ready to be with your twin flame at that capacity. So don't get caught up in doubt. Doubt does not serve you. It just erases the faith that is required on this journey. So if you're experiencing doubt, just choose to let it go and choose to have faith, that you can trust the feeling in your heart that you and your twin flame are meant to be, because that is true. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like your own personalized reading, or if you'd like one-on-one support for moving through your own blocks, you can find my services at sacredtwinflameunion.com, and I will see you all in the next video.